Well, welcome back. If you saw the first game, the Rattan Lady Rams getting a victory over the 4,000 Lady Tigers. They will advance to the Consolation Championship on Saturday, and they'll play the winner of this game between the Battiest Lady Panthers and the Haworth Lady Lions as the teams get ready to take their seats and be introduced and tip this thing off. Hi, Chris Chandler along with Wes Jeans running our main camera tonight, and Carissa Dirksen, our producer. And again, I want to thank all our sponsors for bringing you these games during the MC-6, allowing this live stream to happen for you to watch it and to see them, think them. Especially during the winter when it's cold, especially Monday and Tuesday. I don't know if anybody wanted to leave their home and go away from the fireplace on that cold day. It has thankfully gotten warmer today. It was a manageable 50-something degrees. So, all right, it's going to be a hot night in here as these two teams expect a wide open game between these guys, and then we got a couple of semifinal games that should have this place rocking. One of the advantages we talked about, if you joined us for the last game, the Lady Tigers for 4,000 suited up only 6 people. Well, that's the same situation as you see the Lady Panther bench. 5 starters on it, and they have 1 sub, and so not a lot of room for fouls, and really not a lot of opportunities to allow your players to get a breather. But these are experienced players there at Battiest, and there's a tradition of basketball. Of course, Carly LaForest, number 5 out there, the leader of that team, was selected to the all-tournament team last year, and I think she may have also been selected to the all-tournament team as 2 years ago. So we'll see how things develop. As you see Morris out there for the tip-off against Brown. And Brown didn't even jump. The Lady Panthers just want to get back in defensive position as they were already set. Lady Lions working around the perimeter. To Morris, then to Whitfield, and back out to the top of the key. Seivert to Morris, to Owens. Owens working along the wing and then almost stolen. Good job of recovery. And Leaner way off the high glass. Put back is no good and falls on the floor. Owens sprints to it. That's some hustle by Victoria Owens to get to that basketball in the corner. And she saves it in. And it goes out off the legs of, I believe, Brown. Good hustle by Owens, and Lady Lions retain the possession. This is the first possession of the game. Wow, that was just a step onto the Savage head and almost to the half-court line. Stopped her forward progress, and that's going to be a travel. And so that first possession lasted almost a minute. 7:01 left, 59 seconds, and does not result in points, though. Still tied at 0. First possession for the Lady Panthers. Forrest brings it up, kicks it out to Armina. Cross feeds it back inside to LaForce. Over to Brown on the wing. Brown just has the ball taken away from her by Morris. This is going to be a coast-to-coast. Sails it in, no good. Fight for the rebound, and goes off the hands of one of the Lady Panthers and will be inbounded. Long inbound pass. As Baker kicks it to Savard, and then, or Seivert. I mispronounce that one all the time. Here's a move and a leaner, and it goes, oh, wow. You saw the telegraph as LaForce seemed attracted to that ball like a iron fillings to a magnet. Lays it off the glass, does not get it to fall, but does draw the foul, and that's going to send Carly LaForce to the free throw line. First foul of the game. It is going to be on Seivert. Her first team foul. An opportunity to break this scoring deadlock. Oh, wow. Very uncharacteristic miss by LaForce, as that was, that one frankly wasn't even close. It was off to the right side. Second one looks more like a lot more like a Carly LaForce free throw shot right through the bottom of the net. 1-0's your score. 6:19 left, first period. Early in this game 10 of the MC-6. And here's a scoop as full press is on. Ball goes to the floor, and this picked up by Baker, and then she falls down, and that's going to be a travel as she rolls over once. And so the press works for the Lady Panthers as they force a turnover and look for an opportunity to add to that 1-0 lead. 6:08 in ticking, first period. Bounce pass. Darman, feed inside, it's intercepted, and it's going to be Seivert. Seivert with an opportunity for a lay-in. Does not draw the foul, and that was good effort by Seivert, but great concentration by, I believe, Estep and LaForce to not foul Seivert as she was going down underneath the basket and coming back. And here's a shot high off the goal, out to Armenta, and then back to LaForce at the perimeter. Around, three-point shot on the way off the front of the rim. Rebound inside by LaForce. Quickly gets it to Brown, and they kick it back out to Estep, and they'll set the offense back up. Bounce pass, and here's in traffic, goes up, tries to draw the foul, and I think that's Ward or Nelson. Wait, does draw the foul. And so that's going to be on Baker, her first. Second team foul on the Lady Lions. Quickly out to Estep. Estep from three, rims out. And then a struggle for the basketball. Tie ball, possession arrow in favor of the Lady Panthers. Battiest will inbound. Well, looking to bounce pass it in, they do, and there's a pushing foul. As that may be on, and I say Morris, that may be on. Oh, that was actually Whitfield. Whitfield with her first foul, third team foul. So with 5 minutes left, 3 team fouls on the Lady Lions. Bounce pass out, good look for our Ward. Ball's a little off. Estep gets the rebound, though, off the high bounce. Back to the top of the key, feeds it out. Estep got a pretty good look at the basket. Owens out there defensively, and Owens makes the wise decision not to try to go after the basketball as it's bouncing out in the corner. It will be Haworth basketball. Yeah, Lady Panthers unable to find the range. Had a couple of good looks at the basket, but not able to sink one through there. Still 1-0, 4:43 left. First period. Across to Baker. Baker tried to look down, thought about throwing it, and then gets it back out to Owens. Thought about throwing it down to Seivert down low, and here's a long three-pointer launch. And I say long, it was way too long as it goes over near the cheerleading squad of Haworth. Out of bounds, and will be inbounded by Battiest. 4.5 minutes left, and a very low-scoring game thus far, as just 1 point on the board off a Carly LaForce free throw. Feed inside, LaForce. LaForce splits a couple of defenders, gets her own rebound, turns around, and then she's fouled, and that's going to send her back to the free throw line. And if that was on Whitfield, that's going to be her second. It's going to be her second foul. Nope. That's on Ty Morris. And so there's a travel. And that may be a result of pretty good defense, as once she got the ball, the Lady Lions just sort of collapsed down upon her in the paint, forced the travel, and so 4:15 left, they get to inbound. Quickly inbound to Baker, gets it across to Seivert. Seivert working against LaForce, and now Seivert's pass across to Morris, then to Baker, then to Owens. Owens launches it from three. And off Seivert and into LaForce. LaForce weaving between defenders. LaForce may go coast to coast. She does. LaForce just can't get it to rolls and can't get it to fall. Good job getting back on defense. And there's Owens with the answer at the other end. Hers doesn't fall. And there's just a very well, these rims are very unkind. Armenta with a shovel pass to Ward. Ward gets it out to Estep. Estep on to Brown in the corner, back to Estep, and they're going to set up the offense. 3.5 minutes left, still a 1-0 game. Feet outside, and there's a good look for Ward. Ward shot off the bracket. Fight for rebound, and it's just taken away. That was just E-step grabbing the ball out of the hands of, I believe, Morris. And here's Brown with a good look at the basket. Brown for three, and she breaks the field goal drought. Brown, the first field goal with 3:10 left in the first period. And I kind of expect the way these usually work is you'll expect Haworth to get a score now right on the next possession, and that's exactly what happened with a nice long pass down to Morris. And so now both teams on the board, 4-2, 2:47 left. As it's kicked out here, well, thought about taking it. That was a good reaction by Seibert to get back out in the face of Armenta. Here's the three-pointer launched. Rebound inside by Ward, and she's going to draw the foul, and that's going to sit. I think that's Ward. Yeah, it is. And that's going to send Braley Ward. That's the second one on Whitfield, by the way. Fifth team foul on the Lady Lions. And so Braley Ward at the free throw line. Swish. Man, that was a nice-looking free throw. Good form. Good result. 5-2 is your score. 2.5 minutes, a little over. 2:31 left, first period. 5 team fouls already on the Lady Lions, and that may make a difference in this period. As a nice concentration by Ward as she sinks both of them. 6-2. And there's a press on the backcourt. Owens looking to get it across the half-court line. Good movement away from the ball, and the press works as she throws it intended for Crutchfield, winds up in the hands of Ward. That press worked to perfection as they managed to pin Haworth in the backcourt. Now, and that's slapped away, almost stolen, as it was Ty Morris with the strip, but not the steal. Feed inside Ward, and it's also stolen. That was a quick reaction by, I think that was Zamaria Morris. And here's a good look from outside, but way over in a fight for the rebound. It's tied up. Possession arrow in favor of Haworth. Lady Lions will inbound. So 1:42 left, first period. Long inbound to Seibert. Works back to the top of the key. Quickly to Ty Morris, and here's a launch just off the rim, off the backboard, off the rim, and just does not fall. Haworth having all kinds of trouble trying to get it fall. Some good-looking shots, but no points other than the lay-in by Morris. Here's a LaForce to Armenta, back to LaForce. Bounce pass Ward in the paint, and Ward gets it stripped. Good job by Savard with the quick hand to knock it loose. And then that may have been a foul committed, as good sportsmanship as LaForce helps Seibert up off the floor. But that was a nice strip by Seibert to get that basketball. Ball will be inbounded. Morris, and there's tried the little baby hook or quick layup. Now it's going to be LaForce weaving between a couple of defenders, kicks it out down the corner. Oh, feet inside, LaForce in the paint. LaForce goes up, does not get the bucket, but gets the foul. And I think that may be on Seibert, and if so, that's going to be her second. It is, and it is. That will send Carly LaForce to the free throw line. Her team leads 6-2 with 53.6 seconds left. An opportunity to extend that. From the charity stripe. Does not get the first one to fall, however. So far, no two-point field goals for the Lady Panthers. 2 free throws by Ward, 1 by LaForce, and then a tray from Brown. The second one is true for LaForce. This full court press still on. 50 seconds left. And looking for a strip, picks up her dribble, throws it across. Oh, nice job getting it across the timeline, and then a lay-in, does not fall. Foul on the rebound. That may be against Ward. That's Nelson. Nelson in for Ward. So Nelson picks up the second team foul, first on her. Pass outside, Owens backs it back out. Kicks it to Siver. Sorry, kicks it to Siver. That was Morris to Siver to Owens. Owens now to Sivert. Sivert driving. Sivert with the leaner. Falls, hits the floor, and there's a collision between, wow, that was hard, and that was between two Haworth players. As Sivert came flying toward that basketball trying to get the rebound. I think she actually ran into Whitfield. Let's see what the result is. It went out off of Battiest, though, so the Lady Lions get an opportunity down low post. And a good opportunity, but good defense prevents a shot. Nelson and LaForce both on, and maybe an ill-advised shot. And there's a foul. That may be. Oh, that's on Neal. That's going to be her first. That is going to send Carly LaForce back to the free throw line. That's the advantage, though, for Battiest of getting those fouls on Haworth early. Is with the new rule, 5, and you're in the basically the double bonus. You get to shoot 2. First free throw through the bottom of the net. Good form from LaForce. She has 3 points, all from the charity stripe. 10.5 seconds left. Lady Panthers lead 8-2. Second one, no, kind roll. Gets the rim working for her. 9-2, and press still on. Long pass, and if that goes out of bounds, it's still going to leave 5 seconds, or 4.9. And so there's enough time, if you execute this right, for Battiest to get a shot off. And Haworth going to drop back and play half court, not allow an easy three-pointer. 2 seconds, 1, and that's going to go off the hands, and that's going to be it. After 1 period of play, it is Battiest 9, Haworth 2. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. You're watching the MC-6 on the Brookable Network.
As the seasons change in southeast Oklahoma and temperatures begin to drop, the demand for propane rises. McCurtain County Propane is on a mission to keep you and your family warm while helping you save money. Get on our schedule now and have one of our professional drivers fill your tank before seasonal demand drives prices higher. Give McCurtain County Propane a call today to get set up, knowing you can't control the weather, but you won't be left out in the cold.
Yeah, welcome back. Just talking things over with Wes. He said that full court press, and he's right. That is, keep in mind that there were only 6 players suited out for Battiest, and so they are in tremendous physical condition because they are running it well. I'll tell you one thing, the Haworth Lions are doing well, though, is they're great on their perimeter defense and their paint defense. Is the Lady Panthers have yet to make a 2-point field goal. There's that tray from Brown, but otherwise all the points have come off free throws. So Haworth doing a good job of keeping Carly LaForce out of the paint with good opportunities to score. So call this definitely a defensive struggle. Neither team in double figures as we start this second period. Here's a drive, lay-in off the front of the rim. Putback draws the foul, and this is going to send Morris to the free throw line. It's going to be the first team foul. Again, they reset them every period, so. LaForce is that. Now here's that. It might be critical as that was on LaForce. That is her second foul. And Lady Panthers cannot afford to lose her. So the first one sails true. Morris gets the Lady Lions to 3. Opportunity to get him to 4 here. Off the front of the rim, gets the rebound and kicks it back out to Sivert. Now it's going to be a drive inside. Now that might have been a little too many steps, and it was. 1 too many steps by Ty Morris, and so that's going to turn the ball over. I was going to talk about, though, with 2 fouls on Carly LaForce still early in the second period. 7:47 left in the half, and so she is the heart of this Battiest team. Oh, lay off the glass, no good. Rebound, Baker. And they've abandoned the press for at least for the moment, as Baker gets it to Sivert. When I say they, I mean the Lady Panthers, and that's probably because of the 2 fouls on LaForce. Yeah, they don't want her to pick up another one. Here's a rebound. Shot goes up off the front of the rim, pulled down by Nelson. And now it's LaForce driving, and Savard, oh, wow, Sivert got back quickly, preventing any kind of penetration into the lane by LaForce. And here's a drive down the baseline, and that's going to draw the fouls. Nelson gets Baker to commit, And so that's going to send, well, maybe not. I guess she's going to say she wasn't in the act of shooting. It's just the first team foul. No, she was. Well, never mind. No, she wasn't. So first team foul. The ball will be inbounded. Actually, they didn't well, the scoreboard doesn't indicate a foul. So maybe it was just a knocked out by Haworth, and that's what we're going to assume it was. 6:50 left in the half. 9-3 lead for Battiest as LaForce dribbles it, gets it back out to Armenta. Cross to E-step, and then down to Brown in the corner, and then down to Nelson. Bounce pass from Nelson to LaForce. LaForce post, pulls up, and gets her first field goal, and the first two-point field goal for her team. They're now up 11-3. Haworth looking for an answer. Here comes Seibert to Owens. Owens may have I thought she looked like she might shoot from three. There's the lay off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down, and then it's tied up. Quick reaction by Seibert, and possession arrow is in favor of Haworth, so that will be a turnover on the grab by Seibert. And so Lady Lions get another opportunity to put points on the board. Long inbound goes to Brown. And then Owens. Owens pulls up top of the key three. Well, that shot might have been, it wasn't partially blocked, or else it would have gone out at Battiest. So just came out of her hand wrong because it didn't even get to the height of the rim. And so, it was, I'm sorry, looks like they are lining Haworth. It was partially blocked. Yeah, I thought Victoria Owens is a pretty good three-point shooter. I didn't think she would shoot it that low unless something happened on the way, and that's exactly what happened. Out on Battiest, inbound trying the one touch. Does not work, though. Rebound by our Ward, and here come the Lady Panthers. LaForce trying to get now. Good defensive move, and now she's triple teamed, has to get rid of the ball and gets it out to Ward. And then it's almost stolen, and it is stolen by Morris going the other way and draws the foul. That's going to be on E-step. That's going to send the Lady Lions back to the free throw line. E-step's first, second team foul, but Ty Morris with an opportunity to cut into this 8-point lead. Just 3 points on the board. Two of them by a field goal from Morris. She has an opportunity to add to that here with 5:46 left in this first. Wow, use that backboard. That's what they tell you. That's why it's there, and she does. Gets the free throw. It's 11-4. Opportunity to cut it to 6 with the next shot from the free throw line. Second shot also bounced out. Kind of looked similar, but somehow they got the rebound. That's tied up. Possession arrow is in favor of Battiest, and so Lady Panthers will inbound. Good job tying it up, though. Still 11-4 with 5:43 left. And Lady Lions playing much better foul-wise. Is that at this point in the first period, they already had 5 team fouls, 0 thus far in this second period. Toss down from Armenta to LaForce, back to Armenta, and then to Brown. And Lady Panthers may be content to slow things down here. As low scoring as this game is, that may be a good strategy. They have a 7-point lead. That's fire into Ward and then back out to Armenta, then back to Ward, and back around the horn they go. To Brown. Feed inside Ward. Ward posts up. Ward lays it off the glass, fights for rebounds. Seibert gets the rebound. And a little bit of a screen. And now here comes Ty Morris driving the middle of the paint. Lifts a shot and the foul. Morris elevated. Saw the opportunity. Gets it to fall. And now has a 5-point game. Has an opportunity to cut it to 4. 1 for 1 at the last trip to the free throw line. And this time misses. Rebound LaForce. LaForce has an opportunity as she has a 3-on-2, and there's a foul. That's probably a good foul to give, though, is with Carly LaForce, that's about a 95% chance that's going to be a 2-point shot. And so force her to go to the free throw line and earn them from about 15 feet farther away. Swish. That's the 5th made free throw for LaForce of this game. Gets her team to an even dozen. Opportunity to make it lucky 13 with this one. And does not. Rebound Haworth. was the third foul on Whitfield, by the way. Oh, intercepted by LaForce with the steal. Off the pass, made that same thing she did last time as she leans, and that's going to be a charging foul. Yep, blocking foul. Never mind, that Wilson. Ooh, and that may be the fourth on Whitfield. I think Whitfield had the third foul on that last trip, and now I believe it's picked up her. The scoreboard indicates 3, but I think she's at 4 now. Wow, Carly LaForce, that was a good opportunity. It was close. Whitfield almost got her feet set, but did not. LaForce sails it through her 6th free throw. She gets her team to 15, and now they're up to a 9-point lead, largest lead of the game. Press is back on as they throw it into the forecourt. Seivert rolling around and sets up the offense. Top of the key, out to Owens on the wing, out to Morris on the wing. Leaner off the glass, no good. Rebound, fight for it. And it goes off of Battiest and will be inbounded by the Lady Lions. LaForce down there fighting for the rebound and either knocked it out of bounds or stepped across the line. One or the other, looking for a circle around. Shot does not fall. Rebound, put back, up and falls off the front. And is rebounded by LaForce. And she's going to push this straight down. Nobody's set. Oh, good job getting back on defense. And not fouling. And quickly, they get it to Ty Morris. Ty Morris quickly into the forecourt. And then to Baker, guarded by Brown. Back out to Seivert. They'll set up their offense. Inside the feed, high off the glass, rebound inside by Ward. And here comes LaForce. Cross half court, 3:35 left in this half. 15-6 is your score. Lady Panthers with the advantage. Brown to Ward. Ward from 3, hits off the bracket, and LaForce manages to get to the ball but has her foot on the line when she grabs it, and so that's going to be out on Battiest. Will be inbounded by Haworth, 3:21 left, first half. Press is still on in the backcourt as Brown and Armenta trying to collapse, and they do. Haworth does a good job getting across the timeline. Now it's to Ty Morris. Ty Morris driving. Morris lays it across and then goes out off of Baker, and so will be inbounded by Battiest. 3:07 left. I'll tell you, the other thing is that really taking a long time for this game to develop. Low-scoring games like that when the ball in there, once again, that's out of bounds off of Seivert when it goes out of bounds, because when it goes out of bounds, they stop the clock to throw it in, and that's happened, it seems like about 40 times. It probably has happened 20 times this game so far, so got it drags on time-wise. Wow, hello, good job getting out by Seivert, because it looked like Armenta might have been there for a wide-open look at the bucket from three-point land. To Armenta, to Brown, and inside Ward. Ward pulls up, and then that was actually a block inside by Morris. Drive, Ty Morris, coast to coast, lays it in. Ty Morris has 7 of the 8 points. She may have all 8 of them. I don't remember anybody else shooting. I think she has all 8 points for Haworth. Out to LaForce. LaForce thought about shooting a three-pointer and then had a face full of Seivert. Shot by Nelson off the mark, rolls over into the hands of Whitfield, and is quickly kicked to Baker. And then back out to Colbert. Feed inside, set shot inside, does not fall. And rebound, LaForce. LaForce out to her now. Armenta does get that good look at the bucket, and now she's fouled by Seivert, and that is going to be a 3-point free throw attempt. So to add insult to injury, Seivert picks up her 3rd foul. And Armenta is going to get to shoot 3 from the free throw line because she was outside the perimeter when fouled. Swish, wow, that's the best looking free throw we've seen tonight as it goes right through on a nice arch and right through the bottom of the net. Gets her team to 16. Second one also good. Armenta becomes the 4th Lady Panther to put points on the board. and has an opportunity to extend it to a double-digit, first double-digit lead of this game with his next free throw. Quick timeout as substitutions for the Lady Lions. 1:42 left, 17-8 lead for Battiest. Lily Armenta at the free throw line, trying to make it a 10-point lead, and she does. Nice concentration, all three for three. And now the press is still on. Quickly, wow, that is Owens got there and double batted it. Great hustle, what a save. How did they get there? Oh, and traveling call. That was fantastic hustle in the corner just to save that basketball as Morris got to it, but could not, and did save it, but it was launched on a high arc and almost got to half court. Panthers wind up with it. They have a 10-point lead and are looking to extend that. They've got Estep down here alone at the three-point line. Estep pulls up, shoots for three, and that shot, a save, and there's a foul called down there. It might have been on, I think. That's on Nelson, her second. Fourth team foul on the Lady Panthers. Quickly and stolen at the half court. That was a great transition move by Ward to get the ball back for Battiest. Estep to Brown to Nelson. And the ball's knocked loose. Nelson had it and it got punched out over there. I think that was Morris that punched the ball out. And so it creates a turnover. Quick hands by Morris. Under a minute left. Presses on by Battiest. 10-point lead. And here's a feed, and it's Owens in the forecourt. Owens stopped short. Nelson and Ward double team. And now it taken out of the hands. And there's, Haworth just cannot get it to fall. That was a set shot, and then there's a ball on the floor. Feed inside. There's a shot off the glass and in. Z Morris with her first bucket, 18-10. 20 seconds left in this half. And a move down the baseline, and then a foul committed, and that's going to send Nelson to the free throw line. So Morris picks up her first foul. 4 team fouls apiece. Just 16.3 seconds left, though, so they're kind of academic. I guess the next, not necessarily academic. The next foul will send somebody to the free throw line, no matter which team does it. There's a block. That was a block by Ty Morris, and now she gets the ball with 9 seconds left. And she's probably going to look to drive down and fire it from three-point. Yep, she does. Ball's on the way. Rebounded by LaForce, and not going to get an opportunity to shoot. And that's the way we're going to end one half of play. Well, it's 18-10. 8-point lead for the Lady Panthers. We'll take a break here from our sponsors. We'll be back with second half action. You're watching Game 10 of the MC-6 tournament on the Broken Bow Network.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
They've been supporting the Savages for a very long time. Bailey Lumber Company, a family-owned tradition in Broken Bow for over 80 years. Located just 5 miles east of Broken Bow, they're your go-to destination for all your lumber needs with everything you'd expect from a big store, with the added charm of hometown service and competitive pricing. Need your materials delivered? Bailey Lumber Company will help you with convenient delivery options. Bailey Lumber Company, supporting the Savages.
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin,
What's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on here. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Evan Smalling at 580-584-7277.
Welcome to Kiamichi Family Medical Center, where our family cares for your family. We're proud to serve our communities in Southeast Oklahoma. Our mission is to provide extraordinary care in a medically underserved area and always put the patient first. We are a nonprofit community health center which offers a sliding fee discount on our services. Our patients are also eligible for discounted prescription drugs through the 340B drug pricing program. We offer a large range of services including primary and preventative care, pediatric care, behavioral health, as well as dental care. Between our 4 sites spanning across McCurtain County and into Choctaw County, we have 11 medical providers, a licensed clinical social worker, and dental providers. Our connections across the state of Oklahoma and the tri-state area allow us to connect our patients to specialists and provide them with a high level of care. Call any of our clinics today to schedule your appointment. Kiamichi Family Medical Center, family caring for family.
ChoctawNation.com. Choctaw Landing. All we're missing is you.
As the seasons change in southeast Oklahoma and temperatures begin to drop, the demand for propane rises. McCurtain County Propane is on a mission to keep you and your family warm while helping you save money. Get on our schedule now and have one of our professional drivers fill your tank before seasonal demand drives prices higher. Give McCurtain County Propane a call today to get set up, knowing you can't control the weather, but you won't be left out in the cold.
This Savage live stream is made possible through contributions from Bailey Lumber Company, The Broken Tiki, Kiamichi Family Medical Center, Evan Smalling State Farm Insurance, McCurtain County Propane, Choctaw Landing, and McCurtain County National Bank.
And welcome back. 18-10 lead for the Lady Panthers going into this second half. And it's one of the lower scoring games. Pretty good defense on both sides, but also just some unkind rims. Neither team really able to have any kind of game whatsoever from the paint. As there's one breakaway lay-in by LaForce, and then a tray. Just 2 field goals for the Lady Panthers. Ty Morris handling all the scoring for the Lady Lions, but still not in double figures. Or barely in double figures, I should say. 18-10 is your score. And a lot of turnovers on that full court press and transition defense by Battiest. About to tip off. I shouldn't say tip off, as they no longer do that. About to start the second half. How's that? They kick it out around to Ward, looking inside. And then stolen. Just stolen. Ty Morris lays it in and bounce again. That's Seivert with the follow-through. Seivert opened up scoring, and that didn't take long. They got about 3.5 minutes in the first half to get on the board. Seivert's about 25 seconds in. Maybe a different half for the Lady Lions. We shall see. Ward, bounce pass. E-step, and then to Ward, to LaForce, and stolen, almost stolen once again by Seivert. Man, they are a little bit telegraphing those passes. Great reaction by Seivert, and that's probably timeout on the floor. They're going to maybe talk over ball security. Anyway, timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Be back in 15 seconds.
This Savage live stream is made possible through contributions from Bailey Lumber Company, The Broken Tiki, Kiamichi Family Medical Center, Evan Smalling State Farm Insurance, McCurtain County Propane, Choctaw Landing, and McCurtain County National Bank.
Well, Battiest talking things. Or by a correction, and I thought when I said I didn't think Ty Morris was a double figure. I couldn't remember who made the other free throw, but I checked the books, and actually it was she had 9 in the first half. It was Jalea Whitfield with a single free throw for the other point for the Lady Lions. Now, Blakely Seivert has added a 2-point bucket, and we have a 6-point game. Here's Ward from 3, hits high bounce, and then goes over the back of the backboard. The way things are going tonight, the ball might have just rested there and balanced on top of the backboard. I've seen a lot of things in this tournament over the years, and that's one of them I have yet to see, but it could happen. And there's a quick hand by the Lady Panthers, knocks it loose. Morse can't get to it, and so that will count as a turnover, and it will be inbounded by Armenta. Armenta to Ward, to Armenta, out to E-step, and then back around. E-step, Armenta. Bounce pass to E-step, and then feeds it inside to Brown. And then there's a 3-point shot on the way, rolls over, rebound, and then it's going to be brought back out by LaForce. LaForce to Armenta. And cross court now. There's a good look for LaForce from 3-point land. Rims out. Armenta with the rebound inside. E-step for 3. E-steps when hits the front of the rim and falls into the hands of Baker. Quickly across half court, Seivert, bounce pass to Ty Morris. Seivert. And intercepted. Tried to feed it inside. Ward with the quick hand. And now it's LaForce. LaForce looking to drive. LaForce in the paint. LaForce lays it off the glass and in and gets the foul. Carly LaForce, and that's the game that Carly LaForce likes to play and that we've seen in other games in this MC-6 tournament and other MC-6 tournaments, is that penetrating the lane, splitting defenders, and having a lay-in off the glass, getting the foul. She got both of those there. So she opens up the scoring in the second half for the Lady Panthers with 2 and has an opportunity to add her 7th free throw. This one does not fall, though. Good free throw shooting in the first half by LaForce. She Here's Owens off the glass, a little bit rushed, and the ball stripped. Somebody got a hand on it. And now there's a rugby scrum in the middle of the paint as 4 different players, 2 for Haworth, 2 for Battiest, get up off of it. And so it will be inbounded by the Lady Lions. Press still on, and wow, they left somebody back at the half-court line. And now there's a drive inside, kicks it back out, and there's a long 2-point shot. Not long enough, though. Bounces off the bracket and then is rebounded by LaForce. Rebounded by Estep. Estep trying to drive, and then it's Seivert with the steal, and then she gets it knocked loose. Winds up in the hands of Ward, who gets it quickly back to Estep, to Armenta. Back and forth between Ward and Armenta, almost stolen by Ty Morse. And kicked back out. Ward on the wing. And then they try to get it inside. They actually do, but it was off the bound. There's Ward for 3. Yeah, just doesn't fall. And LaForce gets fouled inside on the rebound by Owens. And so that's going to be the first foul of this first foul by Owens. Second team foul, I should say, of this half, or of this period by the Lady Lions. Back and forth on the other side between Ward, and here's a 3-pointer from LaForce, no good. Ward hustles to get the rebound, gets it to Estep. Estep had a good look at it. That might have been partially blocked by Morris, and it was rebounded as Owens quickly gets it across the half-court line. And then to Seivert, and the Lady Lions set up their offense, thrown inside in the paint, knocked loose, scramble for the ball, and there's as they Armenta and Estep raise LaForce up off the paint. Counts as a turnover, and so it'll be Battiest basketball. 20-12, 3:53 left, third period. And there's a steal. That was a nice break on the ball by Ty Morris. Now it's inside, and Seivert loses the handle on it. And there's going to be a timeout for substitution as Armenta goes out, and Nelson comes in. Long inbound pass, and it's to Morris, Ty Morris, that is. And there's Seivert with a 3. It's a little off target, though, and falls into the middle of the paint. Oh, wow, good effort, kick back out. There's a long 3. It goes off the glass and in the hands of Ward, who quickly shovel passes it to Estep. She'll bring it up. Estep to LaForce. LaForce out on the wing, feed inside, and there's a nice move by Nelson. She draws the foul. That's going to be the that's not Seibert in there. I think that's Greg, or Neal. Sorry, Neal. That's Neal's second foul. So that will send Nelson to the free throw line. The third team foul, by the way, on the Lady Lions. And swish. Nelson gets in the scoring books. Her first point. Her team's 21st. They lead by 9. She has an opportunity to extend that to double digits with his next free throw. And rolls off the side and somehow wound up in the hands of Brown, who quickly gets it to LaForce, and they'll set up the offense. LaForce at the perimeter of the Savage head, and then a feed inside. Oh, that was a nice feed inside. Looked like maybe Neal got a hand on it, punched it out, and so it goes out of bounds off the Lady Lions. Quickly into Estep. Estep gets it to, and there's LaForce. LaForce looked like she might have had a look. Estep has a good look from 3. She fires it. Oh, not enough. Oh, I guess plenty of distance, just a little offline. I was going to say not enough distance, but it bounded off the other side, so it did have enough distance. Here's Ty Morris. Ty Morris driving in and lays it up. Does not get the points, but does get the foul, and that's going to send Ty Morris to the free throw line. First foul of this period. against the Lady Panthers. That's E-Step's second of the game. 2:41 left, third period, 21-12. With Ty Morris at the free throw line. Attempting to cut into that 9-point deficit. And math. And it's not even really math, it's arithmetic. Yeah, that's why I carry a calculator around, also known as an iPhone. Here's Ty Morris to shoot her second free throw. And a fight for the rebound, and goes through a couple of hands and winds up being taken away down low. The shot is up and just does not fall. Man, Haworth has had all kinds of grief. There's a tie ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Lions. I was going to finish that thought, though. Haworth just all kinds of grief. They've had shots from the paint, not a whole lot, but just can't get them to fall. Inbound. Kick back out, and here's a three-pointer from Syverton way off the line. There's another, again, just does not fall inside. And there's Ty Morris. That one also hits the bracket. And then there's a collision. That may be another foul on Syverton. If so, that may be her fourth. Oh, no, that's 34. That's on Long. 34, not 24, and that's lucky for the Lady Lions because that would be her fourth foul. As it is, it's their fourth team foul. First one on Long. 2:10 left, third period. Here's a three-pointer from Ward. Hits the net, the rim, and not the net, because it hit the wrong side of the rim, the outside, and went straight down. Here's Syverton brings it across, crossing over to the far side of the court, kicks it out to Owens. Owens launches it, and Owens rims it out. Man, that Owens shot almost went in. It had a real low trajectory, but it was pretty much on target. Just kind of had a different rotation. Circled around the inside of the rim and then came back out in the same direction she shot it from. They get it to Owens out on the perimeter. She has Brown right in her face. They're not going to let her shoot another one from out there. That one looked a little too close to making, and then off the leg of Long. Drive inside, and it's going to draw the foul on E-Step, and so that's going to send, that's actually on LaForce, and that's going to send Morris to the free throw line. That's the third foul on LaForce, though. So a good decision to drive the lane and draw the foul by Ty Morris. She has an opportunity to get into this three-possession lead. And again, same story, though. Hits the bracket and kicks over the front of the rim. No good on the free throw. Second free throw to follow. Haworth I believe they got the rebound off their last missed free throw, and they do it again. Owens not blocked out. Owens does a good job exceeding, although blocking out might not matter. That was a high rebound and went all the way over here into the, I'd say outside the quote, paint, outside the lane, and into the painted part of the three-point circle. And so out off, I believe, LaForce, and will be inbounded by the Lady Lions. 1:28 left. Still a 9-point game, 21-12. Battiest lead. Here's Ty Morris with the leaner, and that goes in. So Morris gets it to 7, 21-14 here in the third quarter. And here's a wide open look and just bounces out. Hustle for the rebound. Here's going to be Savard, and it's just taken away. That is the speed of LaForce as she just kind of outran Savard and pulled the ball out of her pocket. And there's a quick hand by Morris to knock it loose, and another one, and Morris gets the steal. Morris is going to go in for the lay-in this time, and up and off. Morris with consecutive back-to-back buckets by Morris has the Lady Lions within 5 with 36 seconds left in this third period. Morris starting to heat up as time ticks down. Here's a turnaround, and this is going to be a travel call. As you see Brown signaling her teammates to get in on the press because there's 24.3 seconds left. The Lady Lions have an opportunity with a three-pointer to make it a two-point game. And it's almost stolen. Here comes Morris, and there's going to be a blocking foul on LaForce, possibly. Morris slow getting up. If that's on LaForce, that is her fourth. Nope, that was on Brown. Again, lucky for her, lucky for the Lady Panthers. That's just the first foul on Brown. That's the third team foul, but 18.4 seconds. They will reset them at the end of this period, so maybe not a factor. Here comes Seifert working against Ward. Kicks it inside, back out, and a shot off the mark. Knocked out of bounds by, I believe, Nelson. And so we'll be inbounded with 8.2 seconds left by Haworth. A lot of time left on the clock as far as a possession to set up a shot. So from the perimeter, if the Lady Lions are looking for a three-point shot, probably want to get to the hands of Savard or Owens, or get it back to Ty Morris and let her penetrate. A lot of time, but it's running out now. Now then there's a pushing foul called. That's going to be on Nelson, her fourth team foul. So might have been a good foul to give, as the ball was in the paint, and now there's just 1.6 seconds. That's not a lot of time. The shot does get off in time. Oh, through the net! Ty Morris with the first tray of the game for the Haworth Lady Lions makes it a 2-point game going into the final period. 21-19 is the score. We'll take a quick break here from its sponsor and be back with the final period of Game 10. See you in 15.
Aside from offering a fun, upbeat work environment, Choctaw Landing Associates also receive great benefits. Some even receive a $1,000 signing bonus. You can check out available positions at one of our hiring events or online. Find both at careers.choctawnation.com.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Evan Smalling in Broken Bow today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
About a 9-point lead. Range from about 7 to 11 points throughout most of that third period. But then in the last minute and a half or so, Ty Morris just kind of took over as she had a couple of lay-ins, drew some fouls, and then with that buzzer beater at the end made it a 2-point basketball game. So with 8 minutes left, it is anybody's game in this day 3 matchup in round 2. Keep in mind the winner of this game will go play in the Consolation Championship on Saturday, and the loser will go home. Here's a bat and a quick hand on it. Pass across to, boy, that's going to draw a foul, and so that's going to send Battiest back to the free throw line, as that was a drive from the perimeter. Once again by LaForce. That's Baker's. That's just Baker's second, and again, they reset these every period, so that would be the first team foul this period. And LaForce, deadly accurate from the free. That's her 7th free throw of this game, 7th made free throw of this game. And that's her 8th. Well, you know, that's something coaches drill in your head like a game. There's a lot of other things you have to do, but a lot of games are won or lost at the free throw line. For Battiest, Carly LaForce is dead on tonight, back to a 4-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one and be back in 15.
Aside from offering a fun, upbeat work environment, Choctaw Landing Associates also receive great benefits. Some even receive a $1,000 signing bonus. You can check out available positions at one of our hiring events or online. Find both at careers.choctawnation.com.
Okay, 7:43 left in the game. It is a 4-point game after 2 Carly LaForce free throws. And one thing we haven't seen, except for that at the end of that period, is any three-point shooting from Haworth. But Ty Morris may now have the hot hand, and that's going to add another aspect of the game if she does. They may want to try to get her loose down there, and that's just a foul. I don't think she was. Yeah, she wasn't. Was not fouled, and so that's going to be a costly turnover for Haworth as they give the Battiest Lady Panthers back the basketball and an opportunity to extend this lead. 7:38. As it's E-step to Brown, down in the corner to Nelson, back to Brown, and back to E-step. LaForce circulating around the top of the key. Now they get the ball to her, and then back to Brown. And here's a drive down low, and Nelson has nowhere to go, and she wisely gets it back. Oh, there's a wide open look. And, well, I said it was wide open. It looked like it was going to be wide open, but Ty Morris came flying out of the paint and actually contested it, and that might have been the difference. And so, yeah, full court press is on, and it's stolen. Stolen by Ward at half court. So the press works quickly to LaForce, and she goes up and lays it down. Carly LaForce makes it back to a 6-point lead. Press is still on from Battiest. Morris double teamed, and Morris's shot goes over the head of a teammate. I don't know if that was a miscommunication or just a bad decision by Morris, but it does turn it over again. And so the press of Battiest is really working for him here. That's kind of a dangerous inbound. E-step was standing almost with 1 foot on either side of the timeline. You'd get a backcourt violation. As it was, it's fine. So, and then she loses control. Seivert working for it, and then Seivert actually leave. Man, I tell you, Seivert, a lot of hustle in her as she was trying to get to that basketball. Goes crashing down right in front of the first row of the fans. Inbound. Armenta to Brown, to LaForce, to Armenta, to Ward, and then a bounce pass, and it was stolen. Stolen by guess who? Ty Morris. Ty Morris dribbling across half court, picks up her dribble. She needs help and doesn't get it, as that was a Nelson deflection. Now down to Ward. Ward in the paint. Ward dribbles off her own knee and knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Lions basketball. 6:10 left in the game, 25-19. Haworth trails by 6, but have the possession arrow in their favor and possession of the basketball. And there's that looks like a timeout on the floor, maybe an official timeout, as maybe just a small cut, but, general precautions, they're going to tape that up. So we're going to stay right here. They're just going to, normally they just wrap a bandage around it and tape it up, and then you get back on the court. So an official timeout for an undetermined amount of time until they can actually tape up Carly LaForce's arm. Now we are set and ready to play. And as I was saying, the Lady Lions have the possession arrow in their favor, have possession of the basketball, and so those are two big pluses. And they have Ty Morris. Morris looks like she's going to go coast to coast, crossover dribble, lays it in. Ty Morris for 2. Back to a 4-point basketball game with 6 minutes left, and that was just Ty Morris from the beginning. Man, what a game she's having. Got hot at just the right time. Here's a feed inside, stolen, knocked away, and once again it's Morris one-on-one against Armenta. Morris sails in. Oh, that was, I guess, well defended, and there's a foul, and that may be on. That's going to be on Morris. That's just her second, though. Man, I'm impressed with her play. Just 2 fouls is as tough as she plays defense. That is just the second team foul as well against the Lady Lions. So neither in foul trouble yet. I believe Whitfield does have 4, however, for Haworth. Ball's passed down the corner. Ward, and Ward's shot, that was blocked. I think Seivert got a hand on that one, so that was a block by Seivert. And here comes Owens quickly across the half-court line. Owens gets it to Seivert. Seivert feeds it down inside, and now it's stolen away by LaForce. LaForce stops her momentum. Well, no, she doesn't. And that, you see that a lot. They try to stop, put on the brakes, and let the defense sail past them, but you cannot take an extra step. And that's the thing. Sometimes that foot just skids a little, but that's enough to travel, and that's what happened that time. Hand it to Haworth. They got back on defense. And there's a pass across, stolen, and then, wow. And there are 2 people going to the floor, the respective stars of their teams. Ty Morris and Carly LaForce both going to the hardwood after the basketball. Unfortunately for Haworth, Morris committed her 3rd foul. So now she and LaForce both playing with 3. LaForce to Ward. To Estep. Estep guarded by Morris. Into LaForce. LaForce turns around for the free throw line, launches it, gets her own rebound down low. Then the ball's, then she travels. I was going to say, either she traveled or the ball was tied up. Either way, it's going to be Haworth's basketball. Go ahead. Possession arrow is in their favor, but the tie-up is better for the Lady Lions as it does not change the possession arrow. 4:45 left, still a 4-point game. As Haworth cut it to 2 at the end of the third period. And here comes Morris. Morris is going to go, nice pass to Owens. Owens, a short shot off the glass. Give Morris the assist. Owens the bucket. 2-point game, 25-23 with 4.5 minutes left. Here comes LaForce to Brown. To Estep. Ball frighteningly close to the half-court line for the Battiest faithful. Ward to Estep. Top of the key. And then back around to Brown to Estep. Estep guarded by Morris. And now here's LaForce. Lays it high off the glass. Fights for the rebound. Looked like a quick hand. Maybe that was Z Morris knocking it loose. And so now it's Ty Morris. She's probably going to go through the paint. And that's going to be maybe a foul against, I think that's Nelson that committed the foul. No, that's on LaForce, and that's bad news for Battiest. That's her 4th. One more, and she is out. Picks up her, and there's a feed to Seibert. Tie ball game. 3:48 left. It is knotted at 25, a pair of quarters. Yeah, it's turning into barn burner, guys. As they, not sure why you call it that. I mean, it's something close. You decide to burn the barn if it's exciting. Here's LaForce, and she's fouled, and that's going to send Carly LaForce to the free throw line with an opportunity to break this tie. See who the foul's on. Well, and that's on Ty Morris. That's her 4th. So here's the situation. The 2 respective scoring leaders for their teams each have 4 fouls, and there's still 3.5 minutes left to play in this basketball game. That one went off the bracket, no good. Rare miss by Morris. Gets patted on the back by Estep and encouraged. Second one also double miss, very rare. Rebound inside by Haworth. Now it's the Lady Lions that have an opportunity to take their first lead of the basketball game. Seibert. Feeds it inside, and it's stolen. Almost stolen back, tied up Owens and LaForce, and so possession arrow in favor of Haworth. So Owens gets the ball back for the Lady Lions. Timeout on the floor. 3:15 left. Tie ball game at 25. We'll be back in 15 seconds. This is an exciting one. Tune back in.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Evan Smalling in Broken Bow today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, there's 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this ball game, and you can rest assured that it's going to take a little bit longer than that because this one is knotted at 25, and both these teams are neither one of these teams want to give up. You know, one of the advantages, and here's where that advantage of Haworth comes into play, is that the Lady Lions have a deep bench, and that they have literally a bench with more people on it. There is just one substitute available for the Lady Panthers. 6 players suited out for tonight's game, and so you have somebody foul out, and you're down to 5. Also, exciting, it is knotted at 25. The 2 leading scorers and team leaders on those respective teams, Ty Morris for the Lady Lions and Carly LaForce for the Lady Panthers, both have 4 fouls. And so it is going to be interesting as to how this one winds up. Seibert looked like she might have had a good look from 3. That shot's maybe ill-advised. Second shot goes up. Third one takes a bounce. And then it's a tie ball. Possession arrow now in favor of the Lady Panthers. And so Battiest will inbound. Man, there were about 8 people right there under the basket for that. I have no idea who rebounded it because it probably had about 6 pairs of hands on it. 3:03 left and ticking as LaForce brings up the basketball for Battiest. Fires it outside. Oh, sorry, that was E-Step. LaForce in there. Now LaForce is fouled hard in the paint, and that's going to send LaForce back to the free throw line. And that's on Z Morris. That's just her second, so a good person to give the foul. But here's a different aspect, though. But that is the 5th team foul on the Lady Lions. And so from now on, any foul will send Battiest to the free throw line. There's a tie's broken as LaForce makes the first one and the second one. 2 for 2 on that trip. Under pressure. Here comes Owens, and quickly E-Step got back, and there is a backcourt violation. Mental mistake by Haworth, going to give the ball back to the Battiest Lady Panthers. 2:50 left. 27-25, 2-point lead for Battiest, but possession arrow in favor of Haworth. Fire inside Ward, and she's quickly guarded. And then over to LaForce. On the wing, LaForce working against Seibert. LaForce kicks it back out. E-Step to Brown, to E-Step. And E-Step to Brown. And feeds it inside to Ward, and Ward gets it punched out. Ball's knocked loose. Here comes Haworth. And there is a charging foul. As that was a heady move by E-Step, and Ty Morris is fouled out of the basketball game. And that is a big blow for Haworth as Morris, their leading scorer and leader throughout this, the one that led that comeback to get it tied up, is now sitting on the bench and will not return during this game. 27-25, 2:22 left. Again, hand it to E-Step. She got back. She did get her feet planted, and she, that's a heads-up basketball play because you assume now, Ty Morris is going to go through the lane and try to tie it back up. So, or at least you assume that. So good play by the Battiest Panther. And there's a drive inside, knocked loose. That was actually a block. I think that was Z Morris with the block. So here comes Owens. Owens stops her forward momentum wisely. To Seibert, to Owens. Owens feeds it inside. Morrison, here's a long 2-point shot. And a rebound inside, a huge rebound by E-Step with under 2 minutes left. And now it's LaForce with a full court pass to Nelson. Nelson guys it up. And Nelson gets her own rebound, goes up and gets it knocked out of bounds. I think that was Owens with the block on that shot. Good job of Nelson to get the rebound, but Victoria Owens blocked it to prevent an easy lay-in, and now it's with a minute and a half left and a 2-point lead. Battiest going to try to eat some time off the clock. Keep in mind, possession arrow. Oh, there's a wide open look from 3-point land, and that might have done it. Carly LaForce buries it. And possibly the hopes of winning this game from the Lions with her first 3-pointer of the game. Back to a 5-point game, 1:12 left. There's a factor, though. Possession arrow is in favor of Haworth, and that's a big difference. If you can tie it up, you can get the ball back. They've got to get it in and get some points on the board. Ball's knocked loose, batted by a couple of Panthers. Ward wound up with it, got it to LaForce, and now with a minute left, LaForce is going to slow things down and get it to E-Step. E-Step driving, kicks it over to Brown. Brown just going to stand there and hold it. Time running out with 5 points of cushion. Lady Panthers looking to just power. Well, they throw it into Ward, and then Ward's, that's smart. I was going to say, that's a smart move because there's a 5-point difference. That's 2 possessions at least. You're going to have to foul somebody. So that's on Baker, her third. And that's going to send Ward to the free throw line. These are pressure free throws for Ward. If she sinks both of them, it makes it a 3-possession difference. That's a big deal with 46.5 seconds left. First one, not good, though. It's the front of the rim and off to the side. Second free throw coming up. And she does make that one. That's key as well because it's a two-possession game, but both of those have to be a tray, and you can't win it. You have to have a third possession if you're Haworth to win it. They got a long way to go, though, as they send it to Seibert, who passes it down inside. Turnaround jumper Baker hits the front of the rim. Oh, key rebound inside, and, man, that was another hard tumble to the ground by LaForce. And let's see what the call is on that. I think if it's on, and it is going to be on Battiest, so that's just their second team foul. It's going to be inbounded. 30 seconds left. Owens to Seibert. Seibert launches it from three, rims in it. Oh, what an unkind rim. That thing circled around, and then there's a foul on the putback in the paint, and that's going to send Haworth to the free throw line. That's on Ward, her second. So Whitfield, oh man, talk about fresh pressure free throws. 25.2 seconds left, 6-point difference. And Whitfield at the charity stripe. And looking at the taking her, she's really concentrating on this one. First one out off the back of the bracket. So still a 6-point game, 31-25. And second one true. Whitfield nails the second one. 5-point basketball game, and I don't they're backing off, but I think you need to if you're Haworth, probably need to foul Battiest pretty quickly. Maybe they're hoping they'll throw it away. It's still a two-possession game, and there they get the ball right in front of the Battiest bench. They do foul LaForce. So with 12 seconds left, LaForce can pretty much ice it away if she makes both of these. It'd make it a three-possession game. First one up and in. LaForce, a tremendous effort on this evening. Misses the second one. I think she has 23 by my. Here comes Owens. Owens is just going to have to launch a three. Don't really have time to. Well, that's going to do it for the ball game. Nice shot, or nice look, and that's going to do it. So, tremendous comeback led by Ty Morris, but and once Ty Morris fouled out, one more point put on the board by Haworth. So, great basketball game. That was exciting. The Lady Panthers will advance to the Consolation Championship. They'll be playing here on Saturday starting at 11 o'clock. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the first girls semifinal game of the night, and it's going to be a hard-fought and hotly contested one, as this one is going to see Valiant facing Wright City. See ya in 10 minutes.